Hello guys, how are you doing today? Are you good? So before we start our class, don't forget to subscribe in the video and activate the notifications to keep improving your English, alright? This class we're going to talk about January 18th and the text describes Baggio, okay? Baggio is an Italian former professional footballer and regarded as one of the best footballers of all time. He played for Italy in 56 matches and scored 27 goals. He is well known here in Brazil because he lost a penalty against Brazil. Alright? Let's take a look at the verbs we have in here. To receive, to hold, to renown, to regard, to name, to come, to choose, to win, to score, and to start. Alright? Now guys, we are going to go to the home practice. Home practice are on pages 164 to 166, okay? In this first exercise, in letter A, you are going to watch the video and fill in the blanks, okay? You are going to use the words and expressions that are from the box, okay? So let's have the answers here. Number 1, take it one step at a time. Number 2, step 1. Number 3, grow legs. Number 4, if you can. Number 5, you can't have. Number 6, soon. Number 7, can't just. Number 8, now. Number 9, a whole bunch. Number 10, you'll have to. Number 11, I'm not sure. Number 13, apparently. Number 14, you need to. Number 15, practice makes perfect. And number 16, a good way to. Number 17, step 3. Number 18, prepare yourself. Alright? Senior and master, you have to write down instructions on how to become a terrible soccer player. You have to use accessories, language chunks, and the words or expressions presented in the transcription of the video. Okay? So we have it here. I believe you shouldn't practice whenever you can, and also you mustn't lead a healthy life because it will affect your development. Okay? So guys, let's go to the review. Okay? This review, we're going to talk about modal verbs, semi-modal verbs, and imperatives. Alright? Let's start by the imperatives. Imperatives give us the idea of command, order, or instruction. Alright? We can use the imperative in two forms. The affirmative form, that you are going to use the verb in the base form, and the complement, and in the negative form that you are going to use don't, the verb in the basic form, including verb to be and the complement. Alright? We also have should that we are going to start the modal verbs. Should works with the idea of suggestion, advice, and recommendation. Okay? So if you are going to use in the negative form, it will keep the same. Not advised, not suggested, or not recommended. Alright? And then we have must. Must has a different situation here. Must bring us the idea of advice, suggestion, and recommendation, but in a strong way, alright? So the difference between should and must in this case is that must is stronger than should, alright? We also use must not, which is mustn't, in the negative form with the idea of prohibition, alright? So we have an entire different idea here, alright? Another information that I had forgotten to mention is about must with I and we. When you use must with I and we, we're talking about internal obligation, so what you decide to do, alright? And starting with the semi-modals, we are going to have the contrast, okay? The first semi-modal that we're going to talk is have to. Have to bring us the idea of external obligation. So, in which must, we bring the internal obligation. So what you decide, have to, you are going to bring what somebody else decided. Okay? So, it's the command of someone for to you, right? And then we have the negative form. The negative form, don't or doesn't have to, bring us the idea of not mandatory, all right? And we also have need to. Need to bring us the idea of necessity. In the negative, not necessary, all right? Let's take a look at the examples here. We have in here, for imperatives, win the game. One example with should. You should receive the ball and throw it back. An example with must. A player mustn't name his rivals offensively. Alright? So we have the idea of prohibition here. Have to. He has to score at his opponent's field in order to win the game. And need to. You don't need to choose the ball you will use. Alright? So guys, that's it for today. It was a pleasure to be with you. Don't forget to come to our classes and see you next time. Bye-bye.